Hello. I'm being hijacked. Hang on. There's a lot of wagging going on. So, just a quick one off the back of the other videos that I've done today. Lots of you were saying you can't believe that Keir Starmer didn't turn up for the emergency debate to talk about Mandleson. Why? I mean, I know why we're all outraged and shocked, but why are we shocked? Bridget Phillipson didn't turn up and Rachel Reeves didn't turn up to debate VAT on education. The flagship manifesto policy that was being debated in the House of Lords, neither of them turned up. Keir Starmer's not going to turn up. He can't turn up for several reasons. One, he's getting ready for Trump, who I suspect could have quite a lot to say this week when he's over here for his state visit. And I'm not sure it's going to go in his favour. I could be wrong, but my gut is telling me that Trump is reading this very differently to how Starmer's reading this. And Trump is going to be pretty pissed off. So I think he is in fight or flight mode. But he can't go to the emergency debate because he cannot associate. He cannot see cause and effect. He cannot see... he doesn't know what accountability is. He cannot see what he did was so bad that it requires a level of accountability. He's not there because he's immune to all of that because he's Keir Starmer. And I don't think at any point in his life has he been held accountable. And when he has, he's got classic projection, classic defence. It was someone else's fault. I mean, he still behaves almost as though it was sort of like the 5-year-old that got caught stealing the last biscuit from the biscuit jar, but it was their fault because they ate my lunch and I was hungry. You know, there's never going to be something where Keir Starmer turns around and says, yeah, I got that wrong. And this is where he's so different to other leaders because they have. It has been grudging at times and it has been later than it needed to be, but there has been on some areas a level of contrition. I got that wrong. Keir Starmer can't do it because he doesn't think he did. He doesn't think he did anything wrong. So his line of defence has been, well, I didn't know. Well, nobody told me. If I had known, I would, if I had known, I would have done this. There can be no proof of that. We can never know whether that was actually going to be what his judgment did, because we don't know whether he did or didn't know. We're pretty sure he knew, and we're pretty sure it was a really significant lack of judgment. But until all of that comes out in the next few days, how will we actually for sure know? And so he's hiding behind his own defence mechanisms, and he's moved on. That ship has sailed for Keir Starmer. He cannot read the room. He cannot see what is required of him. All he can see is that he's being attacked unfairly, and that's not okay. And he hasn't got somebody to write the script in that debate to tell him what to say. He'd have to ad-lib. Now, I ad-lib every day. Badger is ad-libbing at the minute. Badgie, do you want to come up? Do you want to say hello to everyone? You can come up. Come on, Badgie. Come on, Badgie. Come on. Yeah, you see, never work with animals or kids. Badger's not coming up. But, he doesn't understand the situation well enough to be able to say, oh yeah, this is why I got that wrong, or this is where I got that right. He's not over it. He's not across it. He's out of his depth. He's a figurehead, but he's not actually leading the country. So this would expose him even further for his inability. His limits of ability have been stretched as far as they can go, and this is outside of his limit of ability. Now, some of the comments that are coming in, I'm genuinely shocked to see that he hasn't. Starmer has shown utter disregard and contempt for the process to understand why he made the decision to onboard Mandleson. I'm left to draw my own conclusions that he's an arrogant, supercilious individual. Not shocked, he's a coward and clearly knows he can't misspeak in Parliament this time. Hiding behind the sofa, not good PR for him to be there and give it credence. He's a coward, no shame, no credibility. There's an onslaught of what people think about not only his knowledge or lack of knowledge with Mandleson, but now how he's behaved subsequently. And will it be his downfall? Well, we sort of say everything's going to be his downfall, don't we? Because there are so many disasters that we lurch from one to one to one to one. I'm genuinely wondering whether Trump is going to be his downfall. We know that Trump and Farage are mates. We know that Trump will not like the Mandleson links, and we know that Trump will not like the way that was handled. And I guess the question is, Trump, you know, he's absolutely dead set on meeting the royals. That's his, you know, his pinnacle, and fair play. I would absolutely love it as well. I'd be as excited as him. But does this mean, you can come up if you want to, does this mean that Trump is going to put his newfound friendship with Starmer on the line? Yeah, of course he is. He's got no loyalty to him. I think we might see a massive change of course from Donald Trump. And I wonder how influential he's going to be over the next few months with the outcome of all of this. So anyway, there you go. They're my thoughts. On the last video, Sausage obviously... Oh, she's just eaten. That is gross. Sausage made an appearance. Lots of questions about her. This is Sausage. Nonage, Nonners, Sauce, Ratty. She is 4. She's absolutely sublime. She is the biggest pain out of all of them. 3 Labradors, dreamy. Sausage dog, oh, Nonners. But she's, I mean, look, how could you not love that? Even when it does smell of dog food. That is gross. Are you tired? You've done sod all day. I don't know how you can be tired. You want to do what I've been doing, then you can yawn. Anyway, that is Sausage. And she says, I'm very pleased to meet you all. I like everyone knowing about me on YouTube. Smell. And bye for now. Say bye-bye.